finally broke. And we can't fix it. I kept trying to hold on. We did. But things fall apart. The cold set in. Fires raged. The rot spread.
Hey guys, Q here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and discussing the third sneak peek promo trailer for the Season 9 finale of The Walking Dead, Season 9 Episode 16, The Storm. With that being said, major warning of spoilers for everything in the show up to episode 9:15, and let's jump right into this. So the sneak peek consists of the opening minutes to the episode, and there's multiple separate scenes. It's pretty lengthy. The first involves King Ezekiel telling the story about how the kingdom fell. They tried to keep it maintained for as long as they could, but eventually the leaking pipes were too much, and it wouldn't be acceptable for winter.
We need help. Shelter. From the storms to come.
So as Ezekiel continues to talk over the rest of the sneak peek, he says things like how they need shelter for the storms to come. The camera cuts to Daryl and Lydia in the middle of the kingdom as everyone there is getting packed up and ready to be transported to the hilltop. We know this because we can see Daryl bringing Lydia a plate of food, and he tells her that they'll need their strength to get these people from the kingdom to the hilltop. We already assumed that their leaving point was the kingdom, but now we know for sure that they're just migrating the kingdom community to the hilltop, at least for the winter. Hopefully we'll see the return of the kingdom by seasons 10 or even 11, but I'm not sure if we'll ever see it again.
Make sure you eat something. We gotta get these folks to the hilltop.
Anyways, and now that Henry is gone, Daryl is the only person that we've seen being friendly towards Lydia so far, as he feels bad for her situation, and they kind of already know each other because they've been through some shit. He knows that she means no harm, but she may be in danger going into season 10 due to people wanting to use her against the Whispers because she's the daughter of their leader. In the comics that all happened right away, but considering the season 9 finale shows a bunch of time skips in order to make the snow episode possible, we can assume that after the fair ended and the whole Pike border thing happened, there's been at least a month or two without conflict between the Whispers or any of the communities. Lydia's introduction was basically overshadowed by the fact that Henry was taking over Carl's story arc with her. Since people were so worked up and either loving or hating on Henry for it, we didn't really think Lydia much as a standalone character until now. Henry was brought into the role of comic book Carl for season 9 in order to build up characters such as Lydia and Carl, and we're going to see a ton of aftermath in that regards during the season 9 finale, most likely leaking into season 10 as well. Moving on, the next scene of the sneak peek shows Ezekiel finishing up wrapping up the charter, wanting to keep it safe like always, especially now that it's signed by all the communities. He touches Tara's signature, most likely feeling guilty about how she's dead now because she came to the Kingdom's Fair and that's where she got snatched by the Whispers, just like everyone else on the Pike border. Did the Kingdom get left with a sour taste in their mouth considering the Whisper border of Pikes kind of ruined their fair like a day and a half into it, and you know, since everyone died because they came to the fair, it just kind of left a bad stigma around the whole place. The opening minutes to the episode end with everyone will be following for the episode leaving through the Kingdom gates, and it's a pretty large group of people. If this is them losing the Kingdom as a filming location, I'll be disappointed for multiple reasons. First off, think of everything that we've seen Ezekiel do as a leader to keep the kingdom afloat ever since its introduction to the beginning of season 7. Just think of all the soldiers whose lives were lost in order to keep the kingdom safe. If they leave the kingdom, it will feel like Shiva and all the other soldiers kinda died for nothing, as now the tiger and the kingdom are both gone. What is a king without his kingdom? It was strange seeing him without Shiva, but after a while I got used to it. I don't know if I'll ever get used to seeing Ezekiel walk around at the hilltop instead of sitting on his throne, but it'll be interesting to see the two communities merge into one so that we don't have to keep jumping back and forth. People are saying that the less communities there are, the less time that will be spent jumping back and forth between everyone. Although that may be true and it's more convenient, it's just a straight up a bummer if we're actually losing the kingdom. Like, I understand why we haven't wasted time on the Oceanside community at all, for example, but the kingdom was just a solid pillar in the world of The Walking Dead, with the whole a larger world aspect of it. I just can't imagine the show without it, just like how I couldn't really imagine the TV show without Rick Grimes, but here we are, I guess. It'll be strange seeing Ezekiel somewhere other than the kingdom in season 10, so hopefully this is reverted eventually. Ezekiel stares at the kingdom one last time, and then he struts away on his horse, and that's the end to the opening minute sneak peek. Let me know what you guys think down below, but that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, or even subscribe for more Walking Dead content in the near future. I'm really excited for the season 9 finale, I'm really excited for the snow on The Walking Dead for the first time ever, and I'm also looking forward to doing a bunch of season 10 predictions as well, so look out for that too. But check out my Patreon and follow me on Twitter as well if you'd like. I'm always trying to post everything I can involving the Walking Dead universe, links to both in the description. But anyways guys, as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out!